Hey y'all, today I'm doing a review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 5, I think episode 9 or 10, guys. I'm really off track with Real Housewives. But the episode was just aired this week of January 7th. Okay, hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, not going to be too long with this video. I'm trying not to, you guys. If so, forgive me. It's been a while. But I'ma just say, I'ma kind of go, the scenes won't be in order, but it's going to be what I want to say about the scene. So, the first scene I'm going to talk about is the Candy, Riley, and Todd bonding or what have you in the house. I kind of thought this scene was, I don't know, I just don't like Todd for some reason. I don't like this boyfriend of hers. Riley, I love Riley. I think she's cute and I think she's honest. And I do think, that it may be a little bit, I'm not going to say stressful, but a negative thing to constantly bring repeated relationships or boyfriends or girlfriends around kids. I don't know. I'm just saying from what I saw, it's probably not Riley's best thing to be in Todd's company. I personally don't like Todd. He just seems to be all about, he just doesn't seem too interested to me in Candy. It's more so about what Candy has. I believe that's why he's there. I could be wrong, but this is just my opinion. But so it was that scene. They're bonding in the kitchen and they're talking about Riley's doing homework and Candy's coming to help her, and they talk about relationships and all that good stuff and how Riley wasn't feeling this Todd character and so forth, but now she, I guess, likes him. I think she just told her to say that. Whatever. So that's that scene, and that's how I feel about that. Then I'm gonna move into how just something I noticed along with everybody else, I'm sure, how the whole show just completely moved on and forgot about Kim, and I think that's a good thing because Kim, you didn't have time for nobody, and frankly, nobody had time for you. I mean, it's just tiring with you, you know what I mean? And it's, to me, between you and Cynthia, y'all probably the most boring housewives, you know what I mean? And I just think it's funny how they suddenly kind of just removed you altogether off the show where you get no camera time. And I know that's probably not the best situation for you financially because clearly, obviously, you seem to be struggling. But I think it's just funny how you're not even there. So I just wanted to mention that and see if you guys know any more about, the gossip or whatever about exactly what Kim is doing now. Because I thought she had some type of spinoff show that was supposed to be airing, or it was supposed to air, or maybe it's going to air, I don't know. But I'm not going to talk too much about her. Then I'm going to move into the whole Mimi Leak's granddaughter. I think the granddaughter is so cute, but I don't think her son was ready for this baby either. I think it's a good way Mimi Leak's is handling the situation as far as the DNA test and how she's not embarrassed, but at the same time she's not, throwing the grandbaby in everyone else's faces. But at the same time, you can tell she's proud to be a grandmother, I guess. So I think that's a good, introducing the baby on TV. I think that's cute. I think it's a good thing, but I don't think her son was ready at all. She probably wasn't playing, and I do think you could tell they were nervous because somewhere she said that she ran into the child's mother somewhere on the bout, and the child's mother was like 6 months pregnant when she found out that she was going to be a grandmother, and that's probably not the best way to find out you're going to be a grandmother. So I'm sure it was some hell in that family just from hearing that. But that's that scene. And moving on to the whole Portia and Candy shopping at whatever furniture decor store for decor for the house. This whole prenup situation, I was feeling this some kind of way when they were saying I don't know, when Candy asked Portia about did she get a prenup with her husband, and she said no, and how it's not about the money. I think that's BS, and I'm not saying, Portia, you need to be telling everybody if you got a prenup, because it's really no one else's business but you and your husband. And I'm not saying you owed it to the cameras or Bravo or anybody to disclose whether or not you had a prenup with him, but I do believe that that was a phony answer that you gave, and I do believe if and when, I would just say if you two do divorce, I do think it would be about the money, and I do think you would want half, at least, of his earnings. So I didn't understand why Candy obviously is messy, and I've established that, I believe, in some of my previous videos. Candy, you messy. I mean, I'm proud of what she's done as far as money and her, sex line and vibrators, sex toys, and penises. That's all a good thing. But Candy, you messy, period. Because the questions you be asking people is just flat out messy. You dig for mess, and I'm shocked nobody didn't put you in place. I'm sure someone has, it just hasn't been aired, because you be getting really personal with the questions. And I don't know who's your hairstylist, Candy, but those roots and probably need a touch up, relaxer, just a whole swoop, just a whole makeup, a whole makeover would be nice, because I just feel like you make all this money, you should be looking better, just like I keep saying. I mean, it's just, I like you, Candy, it's just the way you look to me, it's just, it's not becoming, and it doesn't reflect exactly your net worth, and that's, I think that's the problem I'm having, Candy. And the fact that you're messy, of course, so occasionally messy. But Portia, yeah, I didn't think you were being honest, and I think you probably should have dodged the question. If you knew you weren't going to be honest, or you just didn't feel comfortable answering it, you probably should not have answered it at all. But you do seem like the type of chick that would be about the money if and when you get divorced. You going for it, and you probably might end up keeping his last name too. You talking about you want to keep your own. Whatever about that. Okay, so that's how I feel about that scene. Let's move into, and I'm dragging this, y'all, but let's move into Kenya Moore and Walter. Okay, Kenya, you need to just let this go. And everybody been saying on blogs, radios, everywhere, all over the internet, and I believe it's true, that you are not really in a relationship with him, nor have you ever been in a relationship, and how this whole relationship is just for TV. And Walter, you're not even acting the script if it is just for TV, because you don't even remotely act into her, and maybe that's part of the script, so forgive me, maybe that's what he's supposed to do, but at the same time, it's like, Kenya, I mean, something's got to give. This man is showing you in so many ways that he's not into you, or if he was into you, it's just not it. And I feel like what you want him for anyway, he's not cute, he's not attractive, he's not even in shape. That high top fade, I'm just over that nappy high top fade is on my nerves, and he's just not it, okay? I don't know where he works, frankly, I don't care, but some tells me he's not making that much, and he's just an a-hole to make it all worse, like, when he told you to go out there and get the fish hook or whatever it was, and you actually went out there and got it, and your so-called real hair, and, layers, and perm and dye, you went out there and got it, I would have looked at that, that would have been the end of the date for me had it been you. Like, you're not about to tell me to run out in a pool or lake to get anything, and you supposed to be the guy. You just supposed to get dirty. That's just how I feel. I don't care. I'm probably have some people that don't agree, but I just feel like the man is supposed to get dirty if it's a situation like that, period. And or just be chivalrous, and he don't even care to be chivalrous, girl, so it's over. Like, girl, it's so over with him. I don't even know why you She'll ask him questions like, "It's no, there's no reason to be asking a man when he's showing you and telling you that, okay, he's not feeling you like that, and just move on." I mean, because you just look crazy, you keep asking him questions, and it's tiring. He's not, girl, bye. You know men not gonna just really tell you, "I don't want you no more, I don't like you, move on." They not gonna just outright tell you in most cases. You just gotta kind of feel it and see. So can y'all think you feeling it right? You just gotta actually put, what you think into action and move on. I mean, forget him anyway. But your photo shoot, on a more positive note, I guess was really nice. I kind of like the big dramatic bump weave or whatever, like 8 different packs of weaves you had going up on your head, looking like a mohawk slash, some, I don't know. I just liked it. It looked real high fashion in a way. Your hair, it just looked, high fashion, like a photo shoot. Hair is supposed to look dramatic photo shoot anyway. But other than that, that's probably the nice thing I can say about you, Kenya, in this episode. Moving on to the whole Mimi Leaks going away party thing. Mimi Leaks. I don't know. I'm happy about her moving on and branching out. And I will say this. I'm happy that she's the only housewife that has been from season 1 all the way up till now. She's the original Real House of Atlanta housewife. I don't know how to say it, but the original one. She's been there from the very start of it, and I am very happy to see the progress and how she's grown and hear about the roles and see her in different roles. However, it's just some things I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about her. How Greg all of a sudden, I don't know how I feel about her and Greg. I don't know what his true intentions are, is what I'm saying. I don't know if he really wants her back, wants her back to be with her, and because she's still in love with her, he wants to give the marriage another shot, or is it because she's branching out, she's getting money, and he feels, you know what, I might as well just stay with her, she's getting money, so I don't know how to completely feel about their marriage. But, overall, I was very pleased to see Cynthia throw her go-away party. I thought that was real nice and a very kind gesture, and having all the girls come over. And Kenya, that Beyonce comment, girl, I don't know. It's like she was fishing for compliments. Like she wanted somebody to say, yeah, you like Beyonce. Why you even say that, girl? I don't even know. And the fact that people actually came around you and wanted to get photographs and autographs because they thought you were Beyonce, I would think would be an insult and a huge blow to your ego. Probably worse than when Portia said you won Miss America instead of Miss USA. Like, that would have been a blow to my ego. If somebody thought I was somebody that I wasn't, and you claim that you this and you that, and somebody's mistaking you for somebody else and giving you all this love and praise, all because they just think you somebody else. I wouldn't even tell anybody that story had I been you, Kenya. That's embarrassing and that's insulting. So I definitely think he was fishing for some type of compliment and validation with that whole Beyonce scenario. That BS she was pulling. It was a mess. It was a fail. Okay, moving on. I don't know, y'all, if I left anything out. I want to make sure I cover everything on this episode because, I had a lot of feelings and seeing a lot of things made me feel a certain way, and I want to make sure to share everything with you guys. So I'm going to hate, when I go to bed, I'm going to think, oh, I should have said that. I forgot about that. But I think I covered it all. If not, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what did I leave out or what you thought about the episode. Would be really nice. And I'll probably come back and do more reviews about some of the shows. It's a lot of shows to keep up, y'all. I've been trying. Love and Hip Hop. I missed it this past just yesterday, but I'm gonna try to come back with a review